Hello everybody, welcome to the hints for day 3. So, cafeteria conundrums. Elvira has been busy analyzing the business of running a cafeteria, and she's come up with some more symbols, and the meanings of those symbols are there. Okay, so we're going to write inequalities now using these variables, and so I'll just do the first one. So each lunch can have no more than 4 side dishes. So where are side dishes? Cost of a side dish, number of entrees, number of side dishes right here for each lunch is n sub s. So n sub s can have no more, so that means n sub s would have to be less than, no more than 4 side dishes. So it could be equal to 4 side dishes. So we say less than or equal to 4 side dishes. So does 4 work? So if 4 works, it doesn't have more than 4 side dishes, right? So that works. Does 3 work? Yeah. Does 2? Does 5 work? So 5 is a false statement here. 5 is not less than or equal to 4. And it's also a false statement when I think about the words, right? Each lunch has no more than 5. So if I had 5 side dishes, it would not be true, right? The statement would not be true. And this statement would not be true. So this is an equivalent representation of this statement right here. So what you want to do is come up with an inequality representation of this statement for each of those 2 cases as well. Okay, and we're going to do some more of that. Okay, so we get down to this. So we have inequality operations and inequality direction. So in this case, let's see. So we took 9 is greater than 4, and it looks like we add 3 to both sides, and it's still a true statement, so the inequality direction would stay the same. You multiply both sides by 2, so 12 times 2 and 7 times 2 came up with that, and the inequality direction stays the same. So then you kind of have to figure out what is the operation that's happening. It looks like I subtracted 4 from both sides, right? So it looks like 20 is still greater than 10, so the inequality direction would stay the same. And then let's see, to go from 20 to negative 4, it looks like so I'm either subtracting 24 or I'm dividing by negative 5, right? So it looks like to get the same thing over here, I have to divide both sides by negative 5. So that looks like it's the inequality operation would be to divide both sides by negative 5, right? And that, in this case, you see negative 4 is actually less than negative 2, so this actually switches direction, right? So that's your hint. So you're going to go through and figure out, does each operation switch the direction, or does the direction stay the same? And then you'll talk a little bit more about those operations in these following questions. Okay. And finally, you'll actually do some mechanics here of doing these inequality operations. And the big thing is if you multiply or divide by a negative, flip the symbol. That's the key part. If nothing else, it works just like equation solving, but that's the one big exception, is if you multiply both sides by a negative or you divide both sides by a negative, you will have to flip the inequality symbol. So it will turn from greater than to less than, or from less than or equal to greater than or equal to.